Good morning, everyone. It is Haley, aka Haley's Hobbies, and welcome back to my channel where I talk about my hobbies. Hello, hi. So it is Monday. Did I say it's Monday? It is not Monday. It is Friday. No, it is Saturday. My days are all mixed up because Texas was hit with a hurricane and I haven't been at work. So I have an exam that is due on Monday for the only class I have left this semester. I finished up. I think I filmed a bit of summer classes, but basically I had 2 classes and one of them was only like an 8-week kind of course, and I finished that up. So now I just have human, mammalian, molecular genetics, and biology. And we just call it mammalian molecular genetics for short, or even shorter, we just call it mammalian. Yeah, I have an exam for that on Monday, Monday, and I don't know if work is going to be canceled on Monday or not, but if it is, then I'll take it Monday, and if not, then I'll take it Sunday. I could take it after work Monday, but I'm not going to do that because I don't have like an attention span after I get home from work. But yes, so today's agenda is to study forever. Right now I should be running because I am a runner now. I've been doing the couch 5K thing and I'm almost done. I have like 2 more weeks left, and I'm nowhere near a 5K, but I am like hitting the like now I'm like running for like 20 minutes, and it'll be 25 minutes and then 30, and so I'm able to do that, which is really nice. It is just so hot here in Texas, hot and humid, even at like 7 a.m. when I go to run. It's too hot to go faster. Today it is raining on and off and I don't want to get wet, so I'm gonna go tomorrow because it's not gonna rain tomorrow. I've been making review sheets of my lecture notes, which I feel like, I don't know if this is really the best thing to be doing because I feel like I should be doing some active recall, but I crammed all the lectures in like 3 weeks ago. I watched them 3 weeks ago and then I haven't touched them since, but I have been like going through like flashcards and stuff and like reviewing a little bit, but not as much as I should be. So I'm just going through the lectures again, and I'm basically writing little sheets, and I'm trying to keep to 1 page. Only one of these has had 2 pages, but there was like a lot of info in this one, so I let it pass. I have been having the hardest time focusing in this master's, and I think it's mainly because you have to be really self-sufficient because it's online. And so, you know, there are pros and cons, and unfortunately I cannot concentrate for the life of me. And so yesterday I had the hardest time doing my review sheets because I bought a keyboard and I was waiting for the keyboard to come in all day, and that was like the one thing on my mind. It came in finally, and then I was able to sit down and do like 2.5 hours of work, thankfully. And yeah, so now I have the keyboard, so now I have no excuse. But I wanted to show y'all. I don't know what this is, who this is by, so I'll put it like here on the screen or in the description box. Maybe I'll put a link. It's not like affiliated or anything. But yeah, it is, as you can see, there is a wire to it, which isn't that big of a deal. Right now I just don't have any cable management because my desk is so small. But yeah, I got this, and they actually sent me the wrong color. It was supposed to be the green here and then the white here, but honestly I really like this. And then there were supposed to be a couple pink caps, which they didn't put on here again, but I did get replacements and like the thing that you stick around the caps to pull them out to do this. So I'm kind of happy that they sent me the wrong one. But it sounds really nice. I love how it sounds. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish the YouTube video I'm watching. I only have like 5 minutes, and then we'll get started with the studying. So I have all of my like objective stuff typed out. It took actually a really long time, but just to kind of break up my day and kind of give my wrist a bit of a break, I'm gonna go to the grocery store and get food for this next week. I don't know what the work situation is because my work currently has no power, so yeah, but I am just gonna get a few things. I really want to make, I saw this like chicken noodle gnocchi kind of, is it gnocchi? Gnocchi? Kind of like soup kind of thing, and I'd really like to make that, so I'm going to get a couple things for that. And then just whatever other things I can get. It's a bit later in the afternoon, not 3 yet. Let's see, 2:21. I've made my afternoon cup of tea, so it should cool down in a little bit. It's like piping hot. I don't know if you can see the steam. Good morning, everyone. It is July 15th. It is Monday. I should be at work, but we're kind of like canceled today because my location is still without power. So I made my bed. I'm in like a bed making phase right now. I don't make it on the days that I go to work just because I'm like rushing out the door all the time, but on the days where I don't have work, I've been making it. And then I made my tea, and yeah, so I took my exam last night and it did not go well. I'm very nervous to see like the score. Gosh, I just have one more exam in the class. I really wanted to like try and get like an A- in the class, but it's looking like it's gonna be like a B. So yeah, Florida does like A-, A, B+, B, B- kind of scales, whereas A&M did A, B, C, D, whatever. So it's like a bit more nerve-wracking and I don't like it. For today I have a few tasks. So I am applying to PhD programs and I have been going back and forth with this, and I'm still going back and forth with this. It's like, do I really want to do this? What do I want to do, you know? Because right now I am very burned out, and the thing is I don't want to make the decision to like not apply based on how burnt out I'm feeling, because I'm applying for like fall 2025 admission, so not this fall but next fall, and if everything goes well, I'll be finishing my master's in December, and then I'll have basically the whole semester plus the summer off before grad, like a PhD, if I get accepted into a program. I know that like I'll be able to kind of like recharge in that time, and then also probably kind of get over the burnout, because that'll have been like the longest stretch of school that or longest time I haven't been in school for like my entire life. And so, you know, I could potentially be like sick of like my job, or like, you know, I could be itching to go back to school by then, and if that's the case, then I would have to wait until the next year to apply. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So I figured I would go ahead and apply, even if right now I'm still not completely sure, and then that way, if by the time decisions come out and I'm like, I need to like go back to school because I don't like, you know, a 9-to-5, I want to do research or whatever and like get a PhD, then like I'll be able to just go straight into that if I get accepted. Does that make sense? I don't know if that's like a weird way to think about it, but that's kind of how I'm thinking about it. So yeah, and then if I don't get accepted, then I'll just try again if I still decide that's like what I want to do. So I'm just trying to like not regret like not applying. So I figured I'd go ahead and apply. And I'm not doing very many programs. I think some people will apply to like 10 or something programs. For undergrad, I actually applied to like 16 colleges because I got everything waived. Like all the admission stuff I didn't have to pay for. And so for grad school, I could do the same. I keep saying grad school, I'm in grad school, but like the next grad school, PhD grad school. My thing is that I have a very niche topic that I want to go into, and not a lot of people do it. And so there's not a lot of like programs specifically. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be like a program specific thing, just there's just not a lot of professors. And I'm trying to do this thing where I prioritize departments that have a few professors that I'm interested in case like something doesn't work out. And then like I have the ability to change like for a professor, or I also really want to do lab rotations, and so I'd like to, you know, kind of get some experience with different professors that I'm interested in, you know. And so I'm trying to prioritize departments like that. Very broadly, my topic is in microbial ecology, and a lot of places don't focus on that. I want a department that kind of focuses on microbial ecology. A lot of times when you do a microbiology degree, it's paired with immunology, and I don't like the medical field. I don't, you know, want to do anything with medicine. Like I thought about being a doctor, I thought about doing PhD research with like medical stuff, but I just don't want to do that. It's not kind of where my interest lies. Obviously it's very important, and like that's the whole reason why we've been able to, you know, make so many advancements with medicine and everything. But I love microbial ecology. That is my jam. Like that is my whole being for being. I love it. And so I kind of wanted to find programs that prioritized that. And so I found a few, not a lot, but I found a few. And so I also found a few that like had professors I'm interested in. So I have for sure 3 programs that I'm applying to. 2 that I really like, and then I'm also applying to Florida because I'm doing the master's here right now, and there are a few professors that I am interested in, but I don't think I want to live in Florida. I'm also trying to consider location, of course, because you're going to be going to school for like 4 to 6 years, and I want to be in a place that I like, and I don't really want to be in Florida. I want to move somewhere a bit more north, and someplace that has seasons, and someplace that's a bit colder and not as humid. So yeah, I'm trying to like think about that. I also really don't like beaches and like tropical kind of beachy coastal kind of places, although I think Gainesville is like in the middle of Florida, but still it applies. So location wise, that's why I've been very hesitant about Florida, but I do still like some of their research, so I think I am going to apply. And so yeah, so I have those 3 on my list, and then I'm thinking of maybe 1 or 2 more places. I'm trying not to overwhelm myself with applications. Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday. I should be going to work right now, actually. However, I'm not. I will be going in later today. For some odd reason, my boss wants me there at 10 a.m. today. I don't know why, but yeah. She wants me to work 3 days a week this week, and so 10 is kind of a good start time for that. yeah, I'm gonna be going in at 10, but that means I have like an extra hour. And so I'm gonna watch a lecture. I don't want to, but I'm trying to like stay on top of things because the 3 days a week kind of ruined my lecture plan, because I like to try and get all the lectures done like pretty quickly, so that way I can just have the next like however long to study, and I don't like to keep like getting stuck on lectures because I can get stuck on them really easily. So I like to just kind of watch them all in one weekend, and so they take a while. And then the good thing tomorrow is that I get off pretty early because of the 3-day kind of thing, and so then I might just go into work at 8 a.m. like I normally do and just leave like, I don't know, like 1 maybe I think is the earliest I could go. Depends on how long I end up working today, because there's like a contingency of like 30 minutes. Is that the right word? Contingency? I don't think so. I made a little schedule. I'll show y'all. So there are like a million lectures. I think there's like 9 or 10 of them this round. And so like for this first week, I'm watching all of them. And then I have just like a review schedule. Basically, I'm just reviewing everything every day. So, but each week my task kind of changed. So this week it's just watching the lectures. And then next week I'm gonna rewatch the lectures and then also do flashcards. And then the next week I'm gonna rewatch the lectures again and then do the lecture objectives or like summary sheets or like something like that. And then also do the lecture flashcards. And then the next week rewatch them again and then do flashcards. I've only maxed rewatch lectures twice, but I was talking with a lot of the students who are doing really well in the class, and they're saying that they like rewatch the lectures a few times. So I'm gonna see how this goes. I have the time to do this right now because I don't have another job, so I'm just gonna take advantage of that and for as long as I can. So I made myself a cup of tea and it is almost 7 a.m. so we're gonna get started. Ugh. If you can hear that, it's my dog.
Stop it. Winnie, stop it.
Where's your ball? Jesus. My dog's got haircuts and they look freaking adorable.
Come here, Lizzie. You want to see the camera? Here you go.
Wait. Come here, Winnie. No? Okay, she's running away. Anyway, hello. Finally off work for the week. During the summer, I've been doing 2 days a week because I have had this very taxing class, but also I low-key want to get another part-time job, but it might not happen for a couple more months. But anyway, yeah, so I'm finally off work. I had to work 3 days a week this week because we're coming back from the hurricane, and so it was just easier if I was there a bit longer and whatnot. So yeah, I had a pretty good day at work. I just made a bunch of media all day because the microbiology professor is worried about the microbes since they were, you know, without power for like a week and a half. So I made a bunch of media and made plates and stuff so that way the professor could, I was about to say swatch, so the professor could streak it. I like making media. I'm really bad at like pouring though, and like getting like the right amount. I either overshoot it or underdo it. And so today though, a small win is that I didn't spill as much as usual. So I'm gonna take what I can and go with that. Anyway, so as you can see, I'm in the living room. This is where I spend most of my evenings with my dogs because my dogs aren't allowed in my room because they just see the carpet as one big pee pad no matter what we do. So I usually will do work in the mornings in my room, kind of more focused work, and then in the afternoons I come out here and hang out with them and everything, and I stay here until I go to bed.